far away, 10 minutes walk from here. And you may see the scene in these photos. I just wonder, what drew your attention? The umbrella artwork on the ground or the bank signboard here? Can anybody tell me, except the empty background, what is the signboard is highlighting? I took these photos at 3 a.m. How many spotlights are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My question is, does it make sense to use 5 spotlights to focus on an empty door? Apple and international big names claims that they care about our Mother Earth. But why did they switch on all the external and internal lighting at 2 a.m.? Of course, we all know that Hong Kong is just a small spot on the world map, but it's the brightest spot in southern China. You can even see it from the outer space. Hong Kong. From year 1997 to 2006, the population growth by less than 6%, but the electricity consumption jumped by 18%, 6% and 18%. 8%, somehow you may say there's a huge energy wastage and it generated unnecessary greenhouse gases. If you're talking about Hong Kong is the Pearl of the Orient, I would rather say it's just a low efficient spot of the Orient. Of course, you may say that the bright spot, the area on the map is not contributed by Hong Kong alone, right? It's also by PRD as a whole. But if we can look closer, maybe we can have a clearer pictures. Here is PRD, here is Kowloon, here's Hong Kong Island. We are here, we should be here, around here. And if it's dark enough, you can even see living room. Here, you can see living room here. Here's living room. I held the city lighting tour for several times. One of the activities of the tour is to stand under this LED lighting signboard, very energy efficiency equipment, right? And fix your eyes to the signboard and to count how many flashing patterns in a minute. Usually, the participants cannot come with the same answer because the lighting is so strong and it changes the pattern 42 patterns in every minute. So the people only feel dizzy and can't focus. If even you feel dizzy, how about the people live near the signboard, even as LED one? When we are talking about energy saving, I do hope that we can care about the people's livelihood, especially for those with lower incomes in the city, that they may not have a good sleep because of the noise pollution nuisances. This and another, I forgot to tell you, this LED structure is an illegal one. And it flashes, keep flashing until 2 a.m. at least. If you want to sleep, how can you sleep until 2 a.m.? Because of the business. Another illegal structure. You can see that there's a banner here. The banner states that the lighting drive people crazy. The residents did not overstay the situation because one of the citizens, the residents really have to go to see the psychiatrist because of the strong flashing lighting. Flashing whole day, not only nighttime or daytime. How about the result of the story? The owner of this, they sold their flat and moved away, and not dim down or switch off the illegal signboard. So you may say that the last two cases do not seem to be fully relevant to the topic we discussed today. But I would say is that energy wastage in Hong Kong has become somehow a nightmare to many people, no matter you are poor or rich. In 2006, there are some local foreigners urged the Hong Kong people and landmark buildings to switch off their external lighting for just 3 minutes at night, one night. The purpose of the campaign did not focus on energy saving, but to raise public and government awareness on air pollution. The main point I would like to highlight here is the attitude of Donald Trump, the chief executive at that time. I'm not going to criticize him. He refused to support the campaign because he said that switching off the lighting give a worse publicity to Hong Kong as an international metropolis and a major tourist attraction. Of course, as I said earlier, it's not my intention to criticize him, but ironically, nowadays, events like Earth Hour by WWF has become a fashion in the city. Besides lighting, actually lighting light pollution is not my main concern today, because it's a vehicle, so you can, or the platform, you can understand the situation in Hong Kong, how we waste the energy, right? Besides lighting, air conditioner is another energy big spender in Hong Kong. I think most of you, when you go to the cinema, shopping mall, restaurant, and even public library, you may feel the same feeling of this lady in the photos, right? Of course, you see the lighting here, even it's very energy efficiency. For what? Just switch it off. It's Hong Kong, right? It has been said that Hong Kong is the coldest place in the world in summer. Actually, I also quote this statement from this book. This statement is quoted by this gentleman. I'm sure that many of you notice this guy. He's not nobody. He was the department head of EPD Hong Kong. 2 decades were passed, but we are still suffering from the freezing air conditioner. When the topic we're talking today is safe growth, of course, obviously, we can see that Hong Kong has a huge potential and huge room to improve energy saving. But my question is it some business person thinks that or consider their electricity bills cheap enough to be ignored? Or is it because many people in the city embrace something like the brighter, the better, the cooler, the conditioner, the better services? So I'm quite sure that the government can play an active role to promote energy saving in Hong Kong. But by doing so, please don't forget, mindset change is needed as well. Thank you.